Do betta fish need a heater? Many different items are needed to keep betta fish healthy, and these range from having a tank to having a filter. However, do betta fish need a heater? The answer is yes, bettas do need a heater. If you attempt to keep a betta without a heater, it will not live nearly as long and could die as a direct result of your decision. Unless you lived in the tropics, can keep the tank temperature around 72 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit all year round. The reasons why betta fish need a heater. Tropical. Betta fish are tropical fish, which means they need to live in tropical temperatures. Temperate fish are not overly demanding in terms of temperature and can survive a wide range, while a cold water fish cannot survive warm water. One of the main reasons that you do not see a betta fish pond is due to the inability to keep a pond heated cheaply. Bettas can survive in temperatures between 72 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. But the best temperature for them should be kept at 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. If they are live in the low 70s, you will notice your fish becoming very lethargic and your little friend may lose interest in his food. If you keep your fish in the 60s, your fish will hardly move and may pass in a few days. Metabolism. There are very few fish that are capable of adapting to temperatures out of their temperature range, and those that can are typically warm-blooded fish. Betta fish are cold-blooded fish, which means their metabolism and bodily functions are dependent on the temperature of the water around them. If they are kept at the incorrect water temperature, their body will not be able to function properly. The metabolism and immune system cannot function at full capacity when they are kept at both too high and too low of a temperature. Keeping your fish at too high of a temperature is not as dangerous as keeping them at too low of a temperature. If the temperature is too high, it speeds up the metabolism and impacts the immune system negatively. Bloat. Bloat is a common issue in bettas, but it is most often caused by keeping a betta at a low temperature. While bloat can have many causes, ranging from impaction to a tumor, the primary cause is constipation, which is luckily easy to treat, since the temperature directly impacts the metabolism. If the metabolism is moving too slowly because of a low temperature, the betta is likely to become constipated. Feeding pellets that expand significantly in water can also lead to constipation. The first step to treating constipation is to stop feeding your fish for 3 days. At the end of the 3 days, you should feed some frozen daphnia to your betta for breakfast and dinner, no other meals. If you do not have access to frozen daphnia, you can feed part of a deshelled and blanched pea. Both of these foods act as laxatives for bettas. In conclusion, betta fish are tropical fish and require a heater to maintain stable internal conditions. Keeping your fish at too low or too high of a temperature leaves it open to disease, but keeping it at too low of a temperature is much more damaging.